All right, today we're going to do an example of division. And so before we divide, we need to think of our steps, and we're going to write them down. How do we remember those? Is does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers? And in your math journal, D is for divide, M is for multiply, subtract, compare, which a lot of us want to skip that step, very important, and bring down. Then step 2 is we want to make a bank up here that we can keep our answers in case we need to use them and we can refer to them. So I'm going to put 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We'll talk about that in just a second. And now we want to do our zeros and boxes. And so how that works is we cover up all the digits and we're going to move one place to the right. So we always say we have 13 cupcakes. Will it fit into 6 holders? And the answer is no. And if it's no, we put a 0 above the 6 because all of our digits get a partner, either a 0 or a box. So then we want to slide one more place to the right. And we want to say I have 13 cupcakes. Will it fit into 61 holders with some left over? Yes. So above the 1, we're going to put a box. And in this box is going to go a digit. And once we have a box, every digit to the right gets a box. So what this tells us is that our quotient, the answer to our division problem, will have 2 digits in our answer. And if it doesn't, then we have done something wrong. The cool thing is we only have to answer one box at a time. So the only thing I'm worried about right now is this math problem. So the question is, well, how many times will 13 go into 61? Well, we want to give it a try. We can do 2 in our head, which is 26. So let's try 13 times 5. So over to the side, away from our math, we'll try this one. 5 times 3 is 15, carry your 1. 5 times 1 plus 1 is 6. So we put it up in our bank so that we can refer to it if we need to. All right, so 65, I'm trying to get 61 or less. So this one is too big. So let's go one smaller. So let's try 13 times 4 because I need less than 65. 4 times 3 is 12. Carry your 1. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 1 is 5. So again, up in my bank, 52 is less than or equal to 61. So first thing we do is D, put a digit in the box by dividing. One digit, 4. Now we multiply. 4 times 13. We have our answer already. It's 52. We've divided. We've multiplied. Now we want to subtract. Scratch, right, peck. 11 take away 2 is 9. 5 take away 5 is nothing. Subtract. Now we compare. The big question is 9 less than 13? If the answer is yes, which it is, then we can move on. If it's no, we need to erase and start over because we've made a mistake. Last step is bring it down. So we, one box at a time, open up for the next box. The next digit's a 1. Bring your 1 down. I've got a brand new division problem. How many sets of 13 are there in 91? All right, so my biggest one was 65. So it might be maybe 6, 7, or 8. I'm going to try the one in the middle. Again, I'm just trying. And if I have to try again, I will. 7 times 3 is 21. Carry your 2. 7 times 1, 7 plus 2 is 9. So we got it, 91. So that's awesome. So we go back. D for divide means put a digit in the box. How many 13s are in 91? 7. 7 times 13 for multiply is 91. We've multiplied. Then we subtract. We get 0. Then we compare. Is 0 less than 13? If yes, then we can keep going. We can keep going. And last is to bring down. So we go and see if there's another box, but there's not, so we're done. So this one, we have 0 left out of 13. The way we say that is put it on top, that's the remainder, and it goes on top, so it becomes your numerator. Your divisor becomes your denominator. So my final answer is 47 and with 0 out of 13 left over.